Mm-hmm. Y'all can't hear the music, can you? But I can. What's going on, Mikey? Mikey Flows in the house. What's that? Mm-hmm. I'm just enjoying some white chili soup real quick. Hey, Misty. Ooh, girl, I was hungry. Get this white chili soup in my belly. What's up? Wow, Mikey Flo, what's going on? Why the tears? Why the tears, Mikey Flo? What's going on? You making some spaghetti? Is it baked with lots of cheese? You good, Mikey? I'm almost done. How y'all doing? Okay. Mm, mm. That's so good. Stove top. You don't know how to do baked. Girl, fix it on the stove top and then put it in a dish, stick it in the oven, and keep it in there till the cheese melts. That's one way. Hey, said I was eating some white chicken chili soup, and it's delicious. And you know who cooked it? Not moi, not me. The hubby cooked it yesterday, so I'm eating leftovers. Hmm. Yeah, that's easy, girl. Yup. Hmm. Um, I just came in from the garden, so I had to get a quick bite real quick. But I wanted to hop on here and see what y'all were doing, uh, and to tell y'all a few things. Do y'all put like? Do you put Missy? Do you put like pepperoni and stuff like that in your bakes in your spaghetti, or you just do a pasta sauce and noodles? Mm, I'm done with that. Okay. So in the garden, what I got going on? Well, honey, so far I had somebody come over and pick up some plants. Believe it or not, I just started them for her. She was like, I want some okra, but I don't want to plant from seed because I'm scared. I said, well, I'll start them for you. So I started them last week, and she came and got them today. So, ooh, ground turkey tears my stomach up. I don't know what it is about ground turkey. I can eat turkey legs, turkey breast, turkey whatever, but ground turkey tears me up. Yeah, I don't know why. I like the taste. It just doesn't settle well in my spirit. But yeah, she came over, so I was chit chatting with her and then fighting these Japanese beetles. Y'all know how I feel about them beetles. Yeah, they just popping up now, and they really went in on my beans, my pole beans. So far, so I've been catching them and trying to step on them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yep. And the cucumber beetles. Yep. They doing their thing. Me neither. Nope. 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 No. And they're a little bit faster than I remember. Last year, when they were around, I felt like I could just grab them pretty easily. This year, it's like they paying attention. I don't know. But yeah. They just doing what they want to do, doing their thing, doing what they know to do, I guess. Yeah, but doing it on my cucumber plants and my bean plants ain't what's up. You did. So I've heard about all kinds of different traps that you can buy. Um, I have not invested in a trap yet, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm considering it. Talking to the people. Little big girl farmer talking about, what are you doing, mom? She know what I'm doing. You want to say hi? She's supposed to be in quiet time, but for some reason she's creeping around out here. Mm-hmm. Okay, we know you see yourself. Tell everybody what you did today in the garden.
Uh, I hand pollinated another day.
You hand pollinated, not today. You did some of that the other day, yeah. But what did you do today? What did you get to taste for the first time?
A raspberry.
Yes, a raspberry.
The lighter reds are sour, and the dark red raspberries are sweet.
Yes, the darker red ones are sweeter than the lighter red ones. We discovered that. So the raspberries, she was looking at the picture and like, mommy, they're supposed to be light red. And they are kind of light red on the picture, but I think the dark red ones, the more ripe ones, were better. They were sweeter. Yeah. Yeah. So we got to try that today. Um, but yeah, so what's up? What's going on, y'all? Are y'all getting rain yet? Because we're supposed to get a lot of rain the next couple of days. Is anybody experiencing that? How are things in your gardens? Oh, thank you, Suzette. Thank you so much. Girl, all we can do is try, right? All we can do is try our best. Yes, they can see your picture.
I can almost break the wall or something.
It's hot, Mikey. Yes, it's like hot and muggy and humid, and it's just, yeah, it don't feel too well. Now today I did get some weeding done, and I did get some we have, is it morning glories? I think it's really morning glories, but my neighbor behind me has an arch of morning glories growing, but the vines are creeping over here on the side. So I'm like pulling up vines out of all my beds, all of them, all over the yard. They're just creeping their way through the ground and coming up. And so I've been doing that too, weeding. Hey, Seed to Soul. Good afternoon. You so said y'all had a lot of y'all had rain for 2 days and now you're dry. And that's pretty much what it's gonna do here. It's supposed to start this evening into tomorrow, and then I think we get a break for a day, and then it's gonna rain again. But I say bring it on, because that's less hand. Y'all know I hand water my garden, and so I appreciate that. But the pests are starting to pick up, so I'm not too excited. We don't want pests in our gardens, right? And we know the rain brings them on a little bit more. So it's going to be a little harder to kind of combat that, but it is what it is. It's part of it. Um, but it's like in the 80s right now. It's just humid, really muggy. We have an air quality alert today, and yeah. So tell me one thing y'all wished y'all would have grown this year, okay, this season, and y'all did not plant it, because I'm trying to get some ideas on some new seeds, crops. Not that I want to experiment too much, but y'all might know some varieties I don't know, and I'm always interested in learning those. So what is one or two crops that y'all wish y'all would have grown this year but did not grow? And if you know the variety, like the name of it, let me know. And I'm really interested in pepper crops too. So if y'all know of any pepper crops or varieties that y'all have grown and loved and you just didn't get a chance to do it this year, let me know. Yeah, I'm looking for some new ideas. And some that are really, really, really productive. If y'all can let me know that too. Like I have, there's some tomato plants that I'm growing this year, varieties that are the flowers are everywhere. Like I have never experienced that, and a lot of them are cherry tomatoes, and you do typically get a lot of flowers. But the sun gold tomato plant, I feel, and that plant is huge. Like I'm like, what in the world? It's crazy. But I love seeing all of those flowers. I mean, the truss is just full of flower blooms. C to So says just got out of the garden getting it set up for my ducks and rabbit. I wish I'd grown pumpkins and more bell. Girl, go and put some pumpkin seeds. You have some? Do you have some pumpkin seeds? Peppers? I don't know. I think you might be able to get them. Man, it depends on where you are. What zone are you in? But I know them pumpkins, as long as you get them in before, usually, I mean, usually I try to get them in before the second week of June. You can pretty much, but they need like 100 and some odd days. Most of them do to get to maturity. I've not had luck with pumpkins. I want all kinds of pumpkins, but I have not been able to do that the past 2 years. I'm thinking about I'm really been thinking about these chickens lately, y'all. I just feel like they need to go in my backyard though. Everybody on YouTube that I've been following has been getting chickens and chickens and more chickens. Ooh, Jimmy Nardellos. Yes, I have some of those in my garden this year. It's my first year growing those. So I'm excited about those. You're in zone 8B? Yeah, you might be. Seed to sow, definitely a man, but you good. Oh, sorry. But yeah, you should have enough time. You do you know when your last frost date is? My video just finished premiering. Mikey Flo, what video you premiering? It's not gardening videos though, is it? Who are you talking to? Huh? Okay. Y'all in these video games. My husband's over here playing right now, talking to himself. I don't know what's going on. Talking about hot garbage. I don't know what he's talking about. Our art video. Okay. Got it. Are you trying to like bomb my not photo bomb, but what is it? I don't know. I know. Oh, okay. You talking to people. Okay. Girl. Girl. Y'all, I didn't want nothing. I just really wanted to see how y'all were doing and what's going on with you. No other ideas about crops that y'all wish I could have grown this year but didn't get to? Are a lot of y'all still working from home today? Or not just today, but working from home because of the pandemic? Or have y'all started going back to work? It seems like people are starting to go back to work slowly but surely. Hey, FR, how are you? Success said, no, I grew what I. That's good. I can't like really I can't wait to get to a place where so like Cheryl's organic food forest, she knows what like hands down every year what she's gonna grow. She might have one or two or three different varieties or something that she's experimenting with, but every year she has a plan. She knows exactly when she's gonna plant, what she's gonna grow every single year because she has a system, right? She's established what she likes, what she's gonna grow, and I'm trying to get to that place. I'm trying to get to that place. I cannot think of anything other than the stuff that will not grow, like parsley and lavender. I'm so frustrated with lavender. I'm so frustrated. I bought a plant this year, but totally frustrated with growing lavender. So I totally understand what you're saying, Missy. Suzette said that she's retired. Praise God. That's beautiful. That's beautiful to be retired. I wish I would have done them in rows like a traditional farm. I did almost everything in pots, and it's hard to keep up with. Well, you know what's hard. What's hard about keeping up uh, with the pots, though? Tell me more about that. Seed to sow, and I'm thinking the same way too. Like I want to. I think it's time to transition from small space gardening mindset to more productive abundance. Okay, and being really strategic about planting more, but which varieties to plant to get the most production. And I know sometimes you can go away from heirlooms. Like sometimes you have to get away from those heirlooms and go to the hybrids. I don't really care. I want to grow more heirlooms. I think people are attracted to that. But yeah, from that small space, grow as much as you can to in a small space to I might have to introduce more row gardening as well. And I'm excited about that transition. I'm gonna still gardening containers and stuff. That's just what I do. That's how I started. I think there's a place for it in the world. And as far as teaching others, and I'm always going to do that. I'm just always going to container garden. But I think for certain crops that I know that I want a lot of, I have to move away from that and do more rows and stuff. So it's coming. It is coming. Turf therapy. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm so glad you were able to make it. Yes, let's grow. Let's grow. Yes. Um, FR said that you're good. Still working from home. Good. Yeah, I love working from home. I absolutely love it in all aspects. Sometimes I have to get out, and just go around town, take a trip or two, to get out of the house. But I love working from home, and especially right now, it's just the safest thing you can do. I'm probably gonna have to go back to work in person in August. I think it's what they're shooting for. So, but for the most part, I like to work from home. I haven't tried lavender yet. Yeah, it's hard for me. I don't know what other people. Yeah, FRs. I know luck with lavender. See, yeah, seasons plant sessions planting help succession. Is that what you meant? Succession planting helps with that too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You totally right. You totally right. Seed to sow says watering and feeding. If I had good soil laid down, it would be easier to fertilize and water with irrigation. Only certain things like my tomatoes I could trellis better. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, and you can still add drip to your containers. But I totally understand what I get it. I totally understand. Lola Granola, what's going on? I prefer heirlooms because I dripping like I dipping like paying an arm. Okay, you don't like paying an arm and a leg for seeds. I get it. Yep, yep. Fr Humphrey is just saying what's up to turf, and what OMG. Yeah, but heirlooms a lot, and I like to grow things people have never heard of. It seems like they're the most attracted to that. Like oh, you have some cucumbers. I'm like, well, I do, but let me show you what I have. And so I'm growing the Itachi cucumber. I'm growing the like regular slicing as well, but the Itachi cucumber. People are amazed, absolutely amazed to see those things in person. And so if I can do that to attract people, that would be awesome as well. Yep. Yep. Autocorrect is the worst. I hate it. I absolutely hate it sometimes. Yep. Um, so I am making some changes and they're just I like to grow what I can't buy in the store. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And people are, and I think it's good to have some of the regular stuff because some people are just like, I just want the regular red tomato. I don't want nothing, And I'm like, okay, the slicing. So it's good to have some of that stuff, but I'm just like, well, if you want the regular stuff, just go to that stand over there because I'm not regular and I don't want to be, But I'll grow a little bit of it, but that's not going to be the bulk of my stuff. Because I like to see the different stuff too, you know. I like to see different stuff. I always see the orange sweet potato and the red slicing tomato. Yeah, I always see that stuff. I like to see different things. Missy says I may get a little wild next year. I still need stuff I will actually eat though. Yes, that's the other thing. Yep, growing stuff that you actually will eat. I'm looking forward to getting spinach, collards, and other fall crops going. Well, if you need any of those seeds, let me know. Inbox me, Barefoot Gardening, or not inbox me, but email me, barefootgardening@gmail.com. Okay, I got you back. Christy Lewis is in the house. I have most of my food growing in pots and boxes too. At the time, it was convenient. Now I have to water 2 to 3 times a day in 90-degree zone 8B heat. Yes, ma'am. But it is worth it. It is worth it. But it's work, ain't it? Yes, ma'am. It's work. Yeah. And I do not have drip irrigation. I hand water everything. So I totally get it. My hubby just installed a second rain barrel for me today. Bless his heart. He got a callus on his finger and he just thinks that he just did all the work in the world. I'm so proud of him though. I'm so proud of him. I love that I'm not regular. Yeah, I'm not. I'm actually have a shirt that says I'm not regular because I'm not. Nope, nope, nope. Ain't trying to be. Just trying to be me. Trying to be a better version of me sometimes too. But yeah, this is what you get. Love y'all. This is what you get. Let's see. I know you are the reason I get uh uh get German green tomatoes. Okay, I know you are the reason. Okay, so I did grow German green tomatoes last year. I'm so glad that you got those. It was so dope seeing that green flesh. Not just a green tomato that didn't turn whatever color it's supposed to turn. These German green tomatoes stay green. They literally have a green flesh, and I'm excited about growing those again too. I didn't grow them this year because I had some other varieties. I added the blueberry cherry tomato, the sun gold tomato, and a German something. It's like a beefsteak and something else. Like so, I wanted to try some other varieties, but I will be growing the Aunt German green. Yes, ma'am. You got any seeds for fall sowing? Yes, ma'am. You know how to get in contact with me. Yep. Let me know what you need. Seed to sow. I would like to get more fruit trees. Me too. I want some peach trees. I do, and I think after that, that's all I'm gonna
really
do.
Wants peach
I do want peach trees, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to happen. Peach trees. And then
Why's your head red right
I don't know. I don't know, baby. I couldn't get out like I wanted to catch the off-season trees. Yes, ma'am. Well, you still got time. Or yes, sir. You still got time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. The fall they go on sale again, and everything in the fall. So look for those sales. Okay. Can you? It's already a mess. What you gonna look at that mess, y'all? This is gonna be a surprise to y'all too, because this is gonna be gone soon. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay, let's see. I would like to get. I read that, Chris. Okay. I appreciate the offer. Fortunately, I didn't not use the whole. Oh, okay. You got seeds. Good, good. But I got a lot. So anytime, anytime. How many new varieties is everyone growing this year? New varieties of what? Tomatoes, peppers, or just in general? Girl. Um, yeah, I always feel like I'm growing. I definitely went all out with the peppers this year. Yeah, all those are new varieties. So I'm trying them out. Jimmy Nardello, San Marzano is a tomato, right? So I'm growing those for the first time. Um, Cubanelle peppers, I'm growing those for the first time. My Oda peppers did not survive. I was so bummed out about that. Um, Missy says I want plum, peaches, and one of those citrus trees with several grabs. Yes, yes, yeah. I agree. I don't. I used to eat plums a lot when I grew up, and I don't mind plums. I can have a plum tree. That's fine. But I really want peach trees. I really do. At least two. At least two. Uh, and my citrus. So both of my. I sold one of the citrus, and the other one died. My Meyer lemon died, but I was able to take a cutting from that and root it, and it just pollinated its first fruit, but it still looks like a little twig. So I'm trying to determine or decide if I should just leave that fruit on there and see if it'll survive, or if I should just take it off and let the tree, work on growing that plant. Hopefully it'll survive. I don't know what it's gonna be like, girl. You can get them next to nothing in the fall. Yes, ma'am. Yep, Lola granola. That is so true. And Mikey Flo, my grandma has an accidental peach tree by house. How did that happen? How is it an accident? In general, Lola Granola wants to know what varieties y'all are growing this year. And what new varieties everyone's growing this year. FR says I want plums, pears, elderberry, and limes. That's a good. That's a good variety of fruit trees. Elderberry is something that I'm interested in as well. Yeah, it's kind of been the trend, especially on YouTube. Everybody's talking about elderberry. I think everything is new except Tom's tomatoes. I don't know what that last word is. Fortuous. I've never heard of that. Did you grow Tiny Tim tomatoes or Tommy Toad tomatoes? Those are the only two compact tomato varieties I know of. Take the fruit off. I'm so confused. The lemon tree. You said take it off. I probably should. Yeah. Okay, Turf Therapy. I'm gonna do that. Same happened with mine when I took the fruit off and focused on producing more foliage, and two of the leaves were like damaged. I don't know if I overwatered. I know, no, I remember because they were under grow lights and they burned. Yeah, I because I left the lights on too long, way too long. A couple times, and the leaves were like, yeah. Um, got a mulberry for $14, but had to chop it down to a nub, but it grew new sprouts the next day. Yep, that's what they do. Yeah, I used to be so scared about cutting stuff back, but I was like, I'm cutting these bushes back and trees back in my yard, and they do the same thing. So why would I not expect that of a fruit tree? Yep. Now it is looking really bushy and fully ready to support the fruit coming on. Perfect. Okay, Roma. Yeah. Oh, that's one tomato. I don't know why I did not grow those this year because my Roma tomatoes, and I had most of them. I had a few in the ground, but most of them were in containers. And honey, they were prolific. Do you hear me? I mean, tomatoes everywhere. Yeah, my grandma likes making jams, and when they threw out the remains, one of the seeds grew in that spot. Oh my goodness! So it's been a few years. So she's able to harvest peaches on it off of it right now. Missy says I have several Roman tomato plants as well as Brandywine and Ponderosa beefsteak. I've never heard of Ponderosa beefsteak. The Brandywines I tried to grow, they're like really fussy. My neighbor tried to grow them too, and it didn't work out for him either. I don't know what it is about Brandywines. I'm growing Romas. Yes, they are. Yes, they are very prolific. Yes, I need to actually purchase more Roma seeds. I think I might have 10 left. That ain't enough because next year I've got to rock it out with the Romas. So she's growing, she's harvesting fruit off of them now. So yeah, she's had that tree for a few years. Yeah, that is so cool. That is so cool. Um, I was gonna ask y'all a question. I forget. FR says, "How do y'all store seeds?" That's a good question, FR. Um, I put them in. I have so if I'm saving seeds, the rule of thumb is you need to make sure they're dry. Okay. And maybe even first couple months, put them in some type of paper bag or paper envelope or, whatever. So you can just make sure the seeds are dry. But and then keep them in a cold. Some people keep them in the refrigerator. I don't do that. I have them on a bookcase in my room, in my office, but they're all in their original packaging or packaging that I put them in. So I have some in paper packaging. Little big girl, little big girl, little big girl. Whisper. Um, and then but yeah, I've been saving pill bottles. Yeah. I just make sure that they're dry. They're dry and they're in a location where they're not going to get wet or create moisture or whatever. Let's see. Success says I keep my packages and I keep the in a big cardboard box in my office. Yep. And then like the seeds itself, they're in a shoe boxes. I just use the shoe boxes as like I've divided them up and labeled, just what seeds I have and what. I don't really have. I really want to purchase a storage system for my seeds, but I'm not doing that yet either. J3GS Farms is in the house. What's going on? We just someone just asked, how do we keep our seeds? How do we store our seeds? So if you can share how you store your seeds, that'd be great. Yep, use letter envelopes, yep, or envelopes. Yep, I do that too. I went to the store and bought those it's like coin envelope. What is those? You know what I'm saying? They're about that big. And these were brown, but I have some white ones too. And I put them in there. It just depends. But I have plastic bags too that I put them in. But remember, you just need to make sure they're dry. I mean, somebody sent me some seeds. And this is how she sent them to me. She's had these for a year or so. These are cayenne peppers. She just saved the whole pepper, dried peppers. These are black cherries. I mean, blackberry seeds. Look at all them blackberry seeds. And these are cantaloupes. She's a chef in Western Kentucky, and she also gardens a little, and she just sent them to me in these bags. I got some more over there. She sent me all kinds of stuff. These are cayennes, but she sent me Thai chili peppers, ancho chilies, um, this is a Anaheim chili pepper. Anaheim. Yeah. So I guess I just break it open and get the seeds out. Uh, let's see. Seed to sow says I find seeds that I hide all the time in weird places, chairs, under my bed. Yes, under my bed. I've done that before. Toolbox, gotta search for them sometimes. Ching Chong Micro Dong. Hi, how are you? I don't know what you're talking about, but welcome to the channel. We're talking about gardening stuff. So I don't know if this is where you want to be or not, okay? J3GS Farm says small Ziploc bags and then in fishing tackle box. There you go. Well, so all of shoe box, we got shoe boxes, we got envelopes, we got plastic Ziploc bags, we got pill bottles, old pill bottles, right? I take the labels off there and clean them, and shoe boxes, and what else do we say? Is that it? Yeah. Yep. Mhm. I was trying to see if there was another variety of pepper over there, but I'm excited about those. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about? I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I just wanted to see what was up. No topic of discussion for real, just chilling. Just chilling at the house. Just came in from the garden. It's about to rain, so I wrapped mine in a paper towel and put it in the cabinet for 24 hours. Oh, okay, great. Let's see. And then you put them in Ziploc bags. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I don't think it's a right way or a wrong way. Just make sure that um, they're just dry so they don't germinate, right? Or mold. That's a big concern about seeds molding. So just make sure you dry them. Doing what he does best, y'all. Yep. Yep. Well, all right. I love y'all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will talk to y'all later. Stay tuned. I got some announcements coming. I promise they're coming. And yeah, so if y'all don't mind, just keep supporting, keep following. I love all of y'all's comments. Thank y'all so much for commenting on the videos. Y'all, I'm really learning a lot from y'all, a whole lot. I know it's not gonna stop. So thank y'all so much for sharing your thoughts, your observations and concerns. Yes, have a great weekend, everyone. You too, Sisette, and I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all.